Hello and welcome to Zach 103 TV. Today we're going to be racing the NAR 2003 Coca-Cola Racing Series at Kansas. Just came off of a stretch of uh, super speedways, and I think we had a road course or two in the mix. But already back at the intermediates, and we're seeing the things we were seeing before the intermediates. Frank Shelton and Kyler Sustre continuing their successful brigade. We got Reggie Fogelman in the booth with us today.
Thank you.
You got any initial thoughts? Start off their broadcast. Reggie,
Dude, they'll back in Don Rickcliffe, like last
talking about
guy.
Frank Shelton.
Yeah. There's all people. That I'm up at now, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit.
Now it goes. They go Rickcliffe like last week.
Yeah, last week we did see quite a few wrecks at Coca-Cola. Wait, no, last week was Daytona. But Coca-Cola, we seen a lot of wrecks. Daytona, we didn't see any wrecks actually. Ryan Cole got away with the win at Daytona. Start mid-pack here. Yeah, just kind of a one win there. See if he can get some consistency going mid-season. Still chance. His teammate was fast in his team owner rather was fast in practice. Didn't have much to show in qualify. And we've been talking about this points lead between Frank Shelton and Zig Zagoon. Been swapping back and forth, and this is really the first race back since that was intermediate since the points lead was exchanged. Frank Shelton has not had the best set of races, but he's been a step ahead of Zig Zagoon in both Coca-Cola and Daytona, and that was just to show how fast Frank Chilton is, despite Zig Zagoon having a win and dominating. Well, pretty much doing the best anyone could at Watkins Glen, whereas here Kansas doesn't look like he's starting so well. Maybe he had a little rough start. Doesn't mean he's going to finish there. So 27 laps. We'll see how it goes. Not a long race, but we'll see. Seeing a Messi run a Mountain Dew car, switching schemes. And it's Freeze, Carolina Railroad. And then I think we had one more with someone else, if I remember right. It should be the 07 Jet, who's right next to him. So interesting. But we've seen Ford win last race and race before that. Coca-Cola, we've seen Space Guide win. He's also in contention for the points lead right now. We'll see how he does. He's actually not too far back from the top 10 starters, I believe. Yeah, he's actually a little bit further back, not too far back. Then talk about Shred, who's also doing really well in standings right now. Could capitalize a really good day. He's not too far from the points lead discussion either. Jeremy Frey was up here briefly, has since fallen back quite a bit. We'll see how he does. Collar Sustre has been in a rough patch trying to get his consistency back going, as his nickname is Captain Consistency. Noah Clifton up here, one of them outlying rookies, and then Alex Tanker, who won Auto Club, also up here. And then Aztec Levette hasn't been talked about much. Well, some Dan who led the most laps last week, trying to get a points train going and get another 10-point bonus today to start. It's a great way to go. You got any more thoughts, Reggie? Reggie, you there? You got any more thoughts? No. All right. Well, we're gonna get the command for the engines here in just a little bit. And we'll go ahead and go with TV2 to get the start. And command is now.
Drivers, start your engines! Is that okay?
I think today would be a great day to bank points one guy I got my eyes on is the 85 of Alex Tanker. As I do believe I thought I seen. I guess Monaco got it, but Monaco might have had a rough transition there to the engine. We'll have to keep an eye on him for mechanical issues. See if he didn't mess anything up. Reggie, you want to call the green here? Yeah, we'll see if he does it. All right, you ready? Yep, green flag in the air. Some the Dan takes point. Frank Chilton to see how aggressive he is on the start. As Jeremy Frey wants it a little bit more with the Wild Wolf cars right there on the bottom. Frank Chilton able to clear with Aztec Levette. Or Levette. I don't know how you pronounce it. I know Lyle Lovett is got a pronunciation for his. As these two have pulled away from the rest of the field, essentially, on the initial start. Because I think that just goes to show how big side draft is. As are we under yellow? Thought I seen some yellow lights. Yeah, we are under yellow. They decided to wreck on us on the first lap. So, well, okay, that was weird. Game glitched a little bit. They were going to be racing to the yellow with some Dan taking the lead. And I think the 29 Nimrod maybe gotten the short end of the stick. This turn one is a smokestack. This, when you're racing like this up close, it is never good. All right, let's see what happened here. Oh, it's starting to before that. 20. What happened? Ah, Vince Freeze got turned around. Oh, yeah, hard hit for Caden Williams in the 25. What happened here? I think Caden Williams just tried to open a door that wasn't there. And then Ian Stiles got caught up in it. Caden Williams nowhere to go. Ian Stiles down the track. Caden Williams, Moonman. I think Pat is going to be. Oh no, Melinda Jones. Pat. Oh, right into him. LJ Toledo. 17, 58, 88, 87, 46, 75. All kinds of cars involved in this one. That is going to be a laundry list of the DNFs. Unfortunate there. Only on lap 2. Did not expect that. So some Dan is going to be able to hold the lead, which is good for his points lead. He won 2 races last season, has just not shown the consistency needed to stay up front this season. But Frank Chilton right there in second. So the 25 Caden Williams out of the race, expected out of the race, LJ Toledo, the 101 of Moonman, and Matt MV, who was actually around 16 eligible up to a certain extent. So this made it hurt him a lot more than expected. Got a few cars out back. We'll really just have to see how draft works to decide if we're going to have to manually DNF these guys or not. But it looks like the 04, 101, and 88 have called it a race.
Take that.
Say that again?
I said, these are humans involved too.
Who? Yeah, there's quite a few involved there. Some still in the race, some not.
No, their point leader was involved.
Really? Zig Zagoon? I don't think so. I think they came out of that clean. I don't see any damage.
Looked like he got hit. That's what it looked like in the camera. But I've seen his car.
See any rear damage or anything of that nature? I'm gonna go ahead and paste minus here. I don't know if they'll be going as green this time, but not next time. We can get a better look at. I'm not seeing any damage on that 06 car. The 87. Oh, the 04 going to the end of the longest line for being a lap down. They actually are able to continue, but being a lap down, they're getting sent to the back as we are going green this time. And they may be quite off pace. We'll have to see. Reggie, you want to call the green? Also, we're going to have to watch Frank Chilton make sure he does not jump the start. That would be catastrophic for him, considering he's running so well. If he jumped the start, remember, car length, if he jumps a car length, if there is a car length between him and the Dan at the start finish, that is a penalty to the 4. You ready to call the green?
I think that is.
As half a car length. Thankfully, I didn't have to look back because this camera gives a pretty fair shot, but half car length, let it slide. 63 was first to start.
Zach, I think I'm going to follow.
The 1 car?
It's possible.
I can't hear a thing you're saying, man.
Zach,
Yeah. Well, remember, the rule is a car length, and he was only half a car length in between. I don't think he jumped it either because the 63 did get to the gas first. From what I've seen. Yeah, I cannot hear a thing you're saying. A little bit. Yeah. Oh, 30 car. Saves it. Riley Gorse just about spun him out. Saved it. Haven't seen Riley Gorse up front.
Back bumper was by the front bumper at the end on the start.
Say again? So someone hit bumpers on the start?
Straight to the back bumper was even with the front bumper at the end start.
Ah, all right. It looks like Cooper in the 30 car finished second to Charlotte. Going to take the lead as the 4 car has lost 2, potentially 3 spots in one corner after leading some laps there. It's going to be Cooper leading his first lap in his career here. He got shredded right behind that. So far, no issues. Keep an eye on the guys out back, especially the 04. I don't even think lap cars are going to be much an issue considering.
Zach, can we look at that start at the end of the race?
Why? We've seen it plain as day right there in front of us.
I know what I'm telling you.
The rule isn't jumping the start. It's like getting a car length ahead. That's the rule. It wouldn't even matter because it's the car length ahead that matters. If he's not a car length ahead, then there's no penalty. It's half a car length at the line. You also got to keep in mind the 63 took the apron as well, which slowed him down a little bit. Nonetheless, he is outside of the entire top 10 now. He has dropped like a rock as that bottom lane has sucked him up and dry. He's outside the top 10 now. This didn't work for him in the long run. Keep an eye on the 73 car of Shred. They got something. Looks like you're in single filed out, looks like. See if he can get a run on that 30 car. With draft him. Pass would be almost imminent. It's the 55 looking to go for 2 top 5s in a row. That would be pretty solid comeback from a win. 73 didn't quite get the run they needed off that corner. What else? Don't see a 63 in the top 10 either. They have dropped to 24th. Pole sitter. Not faring so great right now. And Zigzagoon is making some time here. He's getting past some guys trying to get back up here in the mix as the 4 is falling back quite a bit. 73 is taking the lead back. Didn't notice that. Guess he formed a pass, and now they're 3 wide per second, which is going to give that 73 car quite the lead as the 30 may start to fall back here. 55 almost getting taken 3 by the 72. 72 thinks better. 90's going high. We are about halfway now. Pretty short race. 57 goes low. Sam Oskin has not gotten a single top 10 in their few runs, but they sure need one. They're not looking good in points. Eric Monaco. Eric Monaco is definitely a dark horse for the championship right now. What's that 55 car? May try to go 2 in a row here. He's in second. Oh, 90 car lost a ton of run there off of 4. That's going to cost him big. Space Guide and is that Tatum? No, Space Guide sneaking his way into the top 10. Got Cooper, who's leading, right behind him. Cooper's dropping quite a lot there. What's his 55? He's looking like he's ready to form a pass up right now. 3 Fords in the top 3 right now. Doesn't see if he has. I don't know if he has the run. 73 banking these laps. That puts him really close to the points lead. I would watch that 73 car right here, right now, because he, from 4th in standings right now, could take the points lead right from underneath these guys who are just big up there battling. I mean, Greg Chilton led a few laps as well under a fairly questionable restart, it appears, but again, it's car length at the line. He was half a run. 72 notices the 55's lack of being able to catch the 73 and is going to try to make that a little quicker. So he's looking for his second one of the season too, but it appears it'll cause him to lag back. They may just give him this to the 73. Yeah, so 55 is just not quite as fast right now. 3 of the K&K cars, I think there's 4 on the team, but 3 of them are in the top 10 right now. 99, 30, and 22. All in the latter half of the top 10. Very good run for those cars today. 55 again, trying to go low. Doesn't a bad spot on the corner. We'll see how exit goes. Not so well. It keeps messing up in the rookie mistakes towards a fairly veteran driver. I'd even say Aztec Levet has some veteran standards to him. He's going to try again and pass that 55, knowing he's quicker. 55 going to try to pull that same strat, and it will work. Couldn't quite get around him. We're starting to see a error package I'm not sure I like right here. Is that lap cars? Those are lap cars. Dang. Okay. I didn't even think about that. Well, dang. That was I forgot to get rid of these guys. Well, that just gave Ryan Cole the lead because of my poor diligence. Because I didn't DQ these guys, it would cause a wreck if I DQ them now. I can't DQ the other guys because it wouldn't be fair. Man, that is conflicting. All right. Hopefully we don't have that issue again. The 57, and Sam Oskin now has a chance to win because we're Was it 3 to go? Yeah, 3 laps to go. 57 trying to get a run. Competing cola companies right here. And we may see a pass to the lead. F57's got a really fast car. 55 does not, and it appears to be even slower in clean air from meets the eye anyway. And he's going to try to go low here for 2 to go. Sam Oskin in the 57. Jimmy in the 19 is coming, but I think Sam is making it side by side. Oh, the 55 quickly clears 55, knowing it could cost him. That could allow the 19 to catch, but 19 has more experience, has been in the Cup Series, running top 3 for the first time in a while. Coming to the white flag, Reggie, you want to finish this off?
Can you hear me, Zach?
Yeah. White flag's in the air. 1 lap to go. And Sam Oskin in the 57. It's Cola Wars week to week to week. And Sam Oskin will get his first win, barely beating out Ryan Cole, who almost went 2 for 2. There's just short, sweet, and then we had 1 goofy restart. I think we only had 1 caution. And we had lap cars, unfortunately. Lack of diligence on my part. Messed up the finish. And oof, messed up there. Well, Reggie, you got any last thoughts? Say again?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Well, we've seen a interesting race. I did see it a little bit difficult to pass, however, not impossible, and to work your passes together and to work a little harder for them. So it's interesting. Make some dividends here for the Cup race, see what cooks. Look at your top 10. And lap traffic definitely messed things up as I forgot to DQ him. That was a lack of diligence on my part, but I guess lap traffic's an issue sometimes in these games, and I guess can't really factor it out every time, but a real good finish. Yeah, but this did shake up points a little bit, I believe. We could see the 73. Again, definitely competing for that points lead. 55 with a good finish. He may be flirting with the playoffs here soon. He keeps it up. 16, Riley Gorst, a good run. Hasn't had a lot of those. Could use one. A bad race for Byron Webb, who was a little off pace from that. I believe he was involved in an incident there, or maybe just didn't have a good race. But nonetheless, for me, Reggie Fogelman, this is the NCCRS at Kansas. We'll see you next race.